Good morning. My name is Mateusz Zadecki. I'm a technical support engineer at EBS. In this video, I will show you how to connect and configure a smart communicator from the Connected series. In this case, LX30B Q30T with the Paradox SP4000 alarm system. The smart connector features means that the communicator is connected to the control panel via the keypad bus and is recognized by the alarm system as another keypad. As a result, we not only have the ability to remotely control the control panel from the mobile application, but also receive data from the control panel. Before starting the installation, you need to prepare the Paradox control panel. The panel is installed in an EBS OBDNA enclosure with a built-in transformer. A switch simulating a zone was connected to input 4 of the Paradox alarm panel. In addition, you need to prepare wires to connect the Paradox control panel, which are available for purchase from EBS. The LX connected communicator, in this case, we chose the LX30B Q30T, a GSM antenna, a SIM card, and a programmer. I chose the Mini Prog BT. The communicator can be installed inside the alarm control panel enclosure, if there is space, or outside it. The communicator has a dedicated elegant housing equipped with 4 neodymium magnets. Thanks to these magnets, the communicator can be installed on any ferromagnetic surface without the need for drilling any holes. In our case, we decided to install it inside the alarm panel housing. We have 2 types of GSM antennas available. Since we are in a place with good GSM signal quality and the housing is made of plastic, we can opt for a short L-type antenna. If you want to improve the quality of the GSM signal, or if the housing is made of metal, the antenna must be mounted outside. In this case, we chose the wired version with adhesive tape. You must remember that the antenna cannot be installed on metal surfaces. Now we do the installation by making the physical connections, connecting the antenna, and inserting the SIM card. Let's start with powering the communicator. The red wire should be connected to the positive AUX terminal on the Paradox control panel. Connect the other end of the wire to the positive 12-volt terminal on the communicator. Connect the black wire to the negative AUX terminal on the Paradox control panel and the G&D terminal of the LX30B Q30T communicator. Next, connect the white wire to the data terminal. Labeled as DAT on the communicator, and the green wire to the clock terminal labeled as CLK on the communicator. This wire has a connector which should be connected to the serial terminal on the Paradox alarm control panel. After making the electrical connections, check them. Now we can insert the SIM card. Remember to remove the SIM card PIN code or change it to 1111. This is the factory default code in the communicator. Then we connect the antenna. Now we can finally connect the 230-volt power supply. And backup power supply, the battery. As you can see, the communicator is already powered on. I connect the Mini Prog BT programmer to the CONF connector. I chose this model because it's easy to use. The programmer allows you to connect to a computer or smartphone via Bluetooth. Additionally, it has a built-in micro USB socket allowing for a wired connection. Now we can proceed to configure the communicator in the EBS Config 2.0 program. The EBS Config 2.0 application is available in two versions: mobile, available from Google Play, and desktop, available after logging into the Knowledge Zone from the ebssmart.com website. We open the EBS Config 2.0 application. Remember, before setting up the connection, pair the programmer with the computer or mobile phone. Press the connection settings icon, which is two arrows, and then click the plus sign. Select Mini Prog. As you can see, the device has been detected and we are entering its name. The name can be anything. Click OK. After setting up the connection, we can read the configuration from the device. The four LEDs on the device should be blinking alternately. It is important to remember that during the initial reading, we will be asked for a service code. By default, it is 1111. But because I already have programmed this communicator many times already, I don't need to enter this code. After reading, we have the main screen, which shows the device model, its serial number, and the firmware version. We go to the Communication Channels tab and add a cellular network communication channel. In the Cellular Network tab, we fill in the main server address. In our case, it's the publicly accessible EBS production server, which is ava01.ebstrade.com. The port number in our case is 7456. It's a shared port for all EBS communicators. Our SIM card's APN. After setting up the communication channel, we go to the Communicator Settings tab. We start by entering the user code. And then we expand the advanced options. We turn on communication via keypad protocol and move on to selecting the alarm panel model. The LX30B Q30T communicator is connected to the Paradox SP4000 alarm panel. We pick this from the list. This is all that needs to be done in the EBS Config 2.0 program. Now we need to send the configuration to the device. After configuring it in EBS Config 2.0, we can add the communicator to the EBS Security app dedicated to the end user. The EBS Security app is available for download on Google Play and the App Store. To add the smart communicator to the EBS Security app after logging in, tap the gear symbol in the top right corner of the screen. Then, select the Object Setting option and click the plus symbol. Now, you need to select the communicator, enter the device's serial number, and then enter the user code, which was programmed earlier in EBS Config 2.0. Then, click the Add button. A push notification informs us of the successful addition of the object. Now, select the object, click Edit Object. As you can see, the Smart Connect option is available. We move to the partitions. Click the plus symbol. Here we enter the user. In our case, it will be the administrator. And the code. This is the same code that the user enters on the keypad to arm the system. Click the Save button. A push notification informs us of the successfully saved data. Now we go back to the home screen. And we see our object. After adding the device to the EBS Security app, we can test the operation of the entire system. We return to our system and we can test its operation. We grab the phone and check the arming from the application. As you can see, the ARM system LED is illuminated, showing that the system is armed. Now we can violate a zone by pressing the switch. The system is in an alarm state, and a message appears on the phone screen about the alarm. We can disarm the system from the keypad. We can also do it from the application. Thank you for your attention, and I encourage you to watch the other videos with me. See you next time.